Well, my friends, I'm back with another video reviewing the Great Island. No, we're reviewing the Yorknew City arc of Hunter x Hunter 2011. Now, this is a great arc scene. Now, in the original anime, right? The original anime only got half the Green and the first half of the Green Island arc, and continued the story up to Green Island with 3 OVAs. Which I watched all of those, by the way, as you know. 3 months is the last review of the 1999 anime. More like a year, really. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe a year? I don't know. Yeah, most likely yes. The Tropical was pretty cool. Was airing at the time I was reviewing the 1999 anime. I'm glad I started watching this more. Since the people just come get more episodes this year. We don't know when the manga's going to continue, though. For now, though, so the anime is going to be adapted to the Dark Continent arc, which is the last mark Togashi ever did before we stopped doing the manga. Because the manga is now going to be continued by his wife, Naoko Takeuchi. If you're not familiar with that name, well. Maybe this will ring the bell. Yep, she created the famous Sailor Moon. I have both copies. I've got volumes 1 and 2 of the manga. Published by Kodansha. Irony. Because Kodansha is Shueisha's rival. And they have their own great anime. And I do plan on checking out both versions of Sailor Moon, the original anime and its remake, before the upcoming Sailor Moon movie comes out. I mean, come on, I got to review them. But of course, when I review Sailor Moon, the original anime that is, I will not be viewing the deep dub, because it's a censored dub. Well, if it's the only dub, I have to review it. But also telling me the original names. So yeah. But for the anime, I'm going to review the Viz dub, thanks to another app. I got to try and check it out. But Deke is popular though. It's a popular dub. So yeah, you know about Deke. So I plan to review Sailor Moon soon. But I'll wait to finish up Hunter x Hunter. I'll also do some more Yu Yu Hakusho on the way. Review the original Sailor Moon anime, but that's going to probably take 2 days to watch. Because I have over 45 episodes of the first season. Yeah. It's very interesting. See, in each of the three animes of the duo's mangas, you can see references to them. Like in the episode Sailor Moon Crystal, you can see a reference to you can see an arcade machine that says Greed Island, which is the Greed Island arc of Hunter x Hunter, which is the next arc I'm gonna be reviewing. And this is gonna be a pretty long review, so I'll try my best to shoulder a little bit. So I mean, skipping over some stuff, if that's okay with you. Right, enough talking. Let's get to the review. So, the arc starts with the Whale Island mini arc, as I nicknamed it. It's only 2 episodes. Well, it was like that in the original anime too, but yeah. We also get this is also Gene's first physical appearance in the anime. This is about actual design. We only seen him in pictures, but we get to see what he looks like now as an adult. So off, because the character won't appear till the 2 arcs for now. No, 3 arcs I meant. Because after Green Island, the next 2 arcs are going to be totally new to me. I'm gonna have to read the manga soon too. Anyway, going to Kino and spend some time on Whale Island. You know, have some fun. The original had some more stuff, but the reboot had to cut it. Mainly because they skipped the first chapter. For some reason. Just to get to the action, but that's the problem with reboots. They expect the audience to be fans of the manga or the original anime adaptation. That's why they skip over some of the arcs. That's why they skip over. That's why they skip some important chapters of the story and just rush through them. Well, Hunter x Hunter technically didn't do that. Only did it for the first episode. Well, technically didn't rush it. I would say they didn't not adapt the first chapter. They just shortened it a bit. They're gone catching the fish and leaving Whale Island. And they combine it with the next chapter. Now, in the 1999 anime, I preferred a filler episode that took place before the boat, but after Gon left Whale Island. And that's when he first met Leorio and how the two became already friends before meeting on the boat. I like that interaction. And Krabi gave me a cameo, non-speaking one, which is nice. I like that about the original anime. And just shame the reboot. Shame the manga didn't have that. It was nice though. It was nice. It gave Leorio more motivation. Maybe the manga might give the character more development because people are saying that the character does not have much development. He's a likable character, yes. He just doesn't have development. So that is understandable. He's a funny character, but he's not as much have depth. You know, he hasn't really fought much. The only time he tried to fight was against Hisoka, and that's it. They say he's because of the weak link of the group. He doesn't really get to fight, which is disappointing. So I hope Takeuchi could actually expand on that character. But most likely, you should be doing what about based on Togashi's notes, you know? Most likely, you should be completing the manga back with Togashi giving the ideas of where he wants the story to go. So you won't be doing the manga, but he's still going to contribute. I guess he didn't really lost interest after Yu Yu Hakusho. That's my guess. Oh, speaking of which, good news. Introducing news, rumor more specifically, is a rumor about the OVAs, the 2018 OVAs of Yu Yu Hakusho, are finally going to get dubbed. Yeah. 3 years later. No. 4 years. 4 goddamn years. I don't know why they never dubbed it back then. I don't know. Let's hope this could lead to a Yu Yu Hakusho remake. Because you've seen how this in the modern art day, in digital, looks good. Enough about that. I'm sorry. Hey, that. And Mito tells Gon about Jean. So the people calls them cousins. I don't know if it's actually in the manga or the original anime mistranslate that. I don't know. Yeah. She basically tells him that before he left, he gave her a box telling him to give it to Gon when he becomes a hunter. Young Jean looks exactly like Gon, but with a different hairstyle. It's interesting. On the original anime, where he hear young Jean have a voice, the reboot doesn't give him that, sadly. I don't know. So yeah, let me go to Killua. What do you think? Killua figures out how to open it by using Nen. That is another box that can open the hunter's license. That what's covered is a memory card, a ring, and I can't remember what the other one was. They're looking for, so they started to look up and find out it's something called Greed Island. So Gon Killua decided to find it to figure out about Jean. And Banks to help Killua's brother. So they got to find more, but it's very high. But they found out it's going to be selling in Yorknew City. So the two decided to head out to Yorknew. Meanwhile, Kurapika has gone for some brilliant training, and he's definitely changed a lot. I think his hair's longer, slightly. After all, in the opening he goes, because his hair's like longer, so he must have given it a bit of a cut, but it's still longer than it was before. And gets a new outfit. You see, it's changed. No, I don't think his eyes are different, unlike in the original anime, where by the arc you can see a definite redesign in his eyes, change his eyesight, which I thought was a very good detail showing the character of what the character's motivation for the arc, because he's barely himself. He gets a job with a family. After meeting them, he meets one of them is important enough. I can remember Melody, who, when I saw images of her, I thought she was a man. How that my thought actually literally this happened in the episode. Like Kurapika mistakes her for a man. And he's not even shocked to hear that she's a woman. It's like the anime was thinking what we're all thinking. It's like they were thinking what we're all thinking, about the character design. If I didn't, I would assume she was a man if I didn't watch the original anime, So yeah. Anyway, Melody has an ability to hear the sounds, unique sounds. So she can tell if someone's lying or not. It's a really cool and useful ability. I hope we get to see more of her in the future. Like, she's a likable character. Anyway. Nausea has been held. So, Kurapika and the family join after being tested. So, yeah. One of the items on sale is the Scarlet Eyes. Detail, Kurapika's wearing contact lenses. Now, I think in the original anime, he had blue eyes with contact lenses. But the reboot must have changed the color. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's weird. I don't know why the anime has weak colorings. And again, I do not know what the original... And again, must be the original anime coloring mistakes. I don't know, really. If you know a reason which is right, let me know in the comments below. Because it's not like JoJo anime, where it comes to the same way by Araki himself for the anime. Alright, I go on Killua, arrive at Yorknew. So I look for Green Island, where they run into Leorio. Well, he has learned 10, but not the Spatialism then. So yeah. So he's got a long way to go before mastering that. So yeah. They go, search around, and Leorio comes up with the idea to make money that night. And one of the competitions held, well, gold. One of the people attending is a member of the Phantom Troop, Shizuka. Or Tizuka? Just gonna call Shizuku, well. Oh. These are all comedic moments. But the original voice actors in the 1999 anime is more better. I have my opinions on some of these voice actors, but one of them has got a familiar voice. It's the same actor that played Frankie in One Piece. I just don't know his name. If you know his name, let me know in the comments below, because I do not know what my book is. Because I know it down there. Yeah. Super cool! I'm sorry, but I love One Piece. It's my favorite anime. It's my favorite Shonen Jump anime, to be more specific. My favorite magical girl anime? Oh, might know it's leaning towards Pretty Cure, but they have different seasons, so it's complicated. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. So, at the auction house, the Shanty Troopers strike, and three body members were killed. They're supposed to be bodyguards guarding the boss's daughter, who has an inability to protect fortunes. Useful, but she can't use it on herself. Basically, like Josuke's stand. Josuke Higashioka up in JoJo. He can heal other people, but can't heal himself, which is a real drawback. Which makes sense. No ability is perfect. It's gotta have one drawback. That makes total sense. Like Kurapika got stronger, and under adolescence and then contracts and chains. On this hand, that is. Basically, it's like Shun from Saint Seiya, except his chain does some different things. Now, Wish Jump was included Shun, and I want to see Shun and Kurapika battle with chains. But Kurapika and Jump Force is wearing a suit, which comes later on in the series. Most likely from the Dark Continent arc. I don't know, really. Sorry, distracted. I hate getting distracted. It just happens. Oh god, anyway. Um. So. Um. Yeah. After getting some people, going to Kilo and Oreos, I know a way to make more money. What's really gonna be much more settlement, but it was cancelled. Place where I saw of hidden bounty hunt. So they decided to chase after where they had to chase after the Phantom Troop. So yeah, after tracking them, they get spotted. I like the animation shot here. How the eyes get zoomed in on the eyes when the eyes draw get shrink in shock. It's nice. It's a really good animated shot there. I like that. But they're captured. But they don't know anything about the chain user. I forgot to mention, quite because Bao, one of the Phantom Troop members, the guy with Frankie's voice, and beat him. So yeah. It's an intense battle, so yeah, sorry I skipped over this, but I'm trying my best. There are a lot of things I'm skipping over, so make it easier. So I'm sorry if I disappoint you. Anyway. So after escaping from the Phantom Troop, the gang reunite. Well, of course the auction has been held thanks to a new friend of theirs who's been watching over the auction for them. So yeah. Now the Mafia has to deal with all the Phantom Troop members being killing them. Of course the Zodiacs are hired. Soba and Zano. I couldn't remember their names last time. You know, and they're pretty powerful. I've been thinking that Gon and the others will be facing them sometime in the future. That's my guess. And I'm all for it. I really hope that happens. I really like to see that bow. It's going to be very cool. I'm waiting for Killua. As he shows he's going to be... Oh, he's not going to be like his family. And it's going to be cool. I really hope it happens. And when he bowed ahead, Kogo Lucifer, who's portrayed by Tuxedo Mask himself, Robbie Damon. That's another cinema actor in the anime. You didn't notice? You don't get it? Well, Christina P. and Erica Mendez, who played Gon and Killua in this reboot, along with Robbie Damon, who plays Lucifer, Gogo Lucifer, were actually in Sailor Moon as Sailor Mars, Sailor Uranus, and Tuxedo Mask. This is a really big coincidence, too. And by the way, this came out before the biz dub of Sailor Moon. So really their experience working together before that. It's really interesting to know. And again, the dub must have come out sometime, I don't know. That's a real big coincidence. But I'm all for it. And I gotta hope the Shoot 2 stories cross over someday. They're both brilliant. Magical Girls and Shonen Jump. Why don't we have Shonen Jump with girls? Shoujo Jump. Yeah, it's been I made up, obviously, but still, Shoujo Jump. It'll be interesting. A jump just for girls. It's like Shonen Jump, but more focused on the female demographic. So, like, Magical Girls, except instead of the Monster of the Week storytelling, they could just fight in story arcs. Like, well, that'd be interesting. Enough of that. So anyway, they deal with many Phantom Troop members. So the Zodiacs actually didn't kill him. See, Illumi was hired to kill the Dons, the 10 Dons, the heads of the Mafia. It was just really interesting, huh? Lucifer's the one who hired him, by the way. But no, the Zodiacs decided not to keep him because the client is dead. That makes much more sense. More detail in the reboot, in the original anime. That's my... I think this is parallel, by the way. The reboot are doing it. Because it's not... It's just like they knew that... It's like they helped... It's like they're the one who had Illumi kill the dogs in the first place. Which is not true. Am I right? Reboot has Illumi wearing a different outfit and this is him in front of his face this time. Unlike in the Hunter exam arc, with his hair just slicked back. Enough about that. So after that, Kurapika sees different between the eyes. after reconnecting with Gon, Kilo, and Leorio. But when Hisco reveals to them that the bodies are fake, so get inside to head after them. Kurapika's going haywire, but that causes friends to get in trouble. So Kilo and go inside to cover for Kurapika. After all, none of the members of the bodyguards are killed too. And they now know who Kurapika is. So yeah, they're catching held hostage for the Chinese now. They do attempt to escape, but that failed. But gave time for Kurapika to throw a note for Pansy, whose Nen abilities are to read minds and use a bullet to shoot the memories into other people. It's a pretty cool Nen ability. I really do agree. That is a really good ability. That will help. That can really help remember. I wish I had someone like that to help me remember. Is it really? I have a terrible memory. So yeah. So Gon Kilo hostage, but also they got the boss being hostage now too. So Jake trade. Pansy has to go alone. And now Kurapika makes a chain deal. He has something called the Judgment Chain, which can pierce the heart and of any person, but it doesn't kill him. He has set very conditions for the chain. If any of those conditions are broken, the heart will be crushed and they will die. So he puts it on both Lucifer and Pansy. Lucifer cannot use her. They both cannot use their Nen abilities. Or something. And you have different stories now. So Charles Hisco reveals his true colors to Lucifer. Saying he can't fight him, because he can no longer use his Nen. So yeah. After that time, Kurapika passes out on a fever. Hansi decides to do something. She uses 6 bullets for the founding members of the Phantom Troop. Reveals the truth to them, but she also died. Some of these characters are pretty sympathetic. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go in the future. They're obviously going to be antagonists in the future. Like, they're also going to be fighting them. I know, this is going to be a big battle for these guys when they eventually face each other. So that Gon Kilo said the plan for the auction. We went for the auction house to get Green Island. And they ran into 2 members of the Phantom Troop, but they're not here to kill. After that, the arc ends. With the narrator saying, tune in next time for the Green Island arc. Which is a first! Like, especially called the Green Island arc. According to the narrator. That's a nice detail. But anyway, sorry to skip over this. I'm very sorry, guys. I really am. I really wish I could go into more detail, but my storage limit is crap. So yeah. And guys, if you enjoy my content, hit that thumbs up button. And see more, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. It's the audios that comes out in the future. And subscribe to my Horror Guy channel, where I'll be reviewing the next Resident Evil film in the whole Paul Anderson trilogy, in the Paul Anderson films. Anderson. Yes. So subscribe to Horror Guy for those reviews. So please check it out. Because after I review the next films, I'm going to review Welcome to Raccoon City. And I very vow to try my best to beat all the Resident Evil games I got. No matter how scary it is. I solemnly swear. So yeah, next episode is the Green Island arc, which I saw in the original anime, which was never dubbed. I guess Funimation can dub the OVAs for some reason. They didn't all... I don't know, maybe it's because they were still inexperienced at the time. Like, they already started dubbing anime around the 1990s. So it makes sense when you think about it. Funimation wasn't inexperienced back then, but these days they're not. They've become a big professional company in dubbing anime. And look at anime's been a big norm for these days. With the only exceptions being Beyblade, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are the 3 exceptions. Yeah, anime are made for kids. But you get the point. I kind of hope there's a Resident Evil anime someday. I mean anime based on Devil May Cry, so why not? Let me see, movies too. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all next time for another review. You get the point. I don't think I won't be seeing them tomorrow because I don't have time. Or maybe I should maybe watch a bit of it, but they're much more the next day. Easier that way, alright? Anyway, probably review the Resident Evil film later. So thank you. I'll see you all next time for another video. Kill Phoenix out.